Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Subpar Sunday. You're with the Hophead Connisaur, along with my co-star Coney here. And today we review another crappy domestic beer. And Coney is like, I do not know why we're reviewing this beer, but you know, it was time to get this beer out of the way. Okay. And I'm kind of gonna say this is like I'm going for the jugular. And when I mean jugular, got a friend of mine who is all about that beer, or this beer, not that beer, this beer that I'm going to be reviewing today. This is our 12th installment of Subpar Sunday. If you're now joining the channel and watching this for the first time, just know that these reviews are just opinionated. I've either had them or, never had them. So I'm going to go on here and try them and give you, my take on it. And if you're new to my channel, again, I'm a craft beer drinker, not a crap beer drinker. So obviously I'm all about the craft beer industry and not the domestic market anymore. But growing up, you had these beers that's what we knew. They were just domestic beers. The craft beer industry hadn't hit yet. So, it's what it is. It is what it is, right? Talking about craft beers and domestic beers and starting out with domestic beers first. So if my voice sounds a little raspy today, I went to the Lions Bridge game last night. Of course, we won 4-1. So a little excited, cheering on our team and all that. So we're going to get through this. Again, 12th installment, we've done some lagers and we've done some ice beers. So we've started off with, Miller High Life was our first one, the champagne of beers. And the last one we did last week was Natural Light, or as we've always referred to it back in the day, Natty Light, which was, so bad. So let's talk about what we're going to be reviewing today. And this beer's been around since the 1940s. It was discontinued at World War II. And when Miller Lite was introduced in 1973, this beer was brought back in 1978. So today, we are going to be talking about Coors Light. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Unfortunately, you can see I got this big ass can again, and it's hard to find just singlets of crap like this on the shelf. You have to buy a 12 pack of a can, or you have to buy a 12 pack of a bottle. I'm not wasting my money. I'll buy the single big can and everything, and I'll just go for it. This thing right here, $3. That's a pretty big water for $3. So let me give you my take on how I got to taste Coors Light. Coors Light was, how did I get introduced into it? All right, so when I got to first try it, Busch Gardens in 2019, it was the 40th anniversary of the Loch Ness Monster. And so they had 40-cent beers at the Fest Haus there in Germany. And so we went there, paid our 40 cents. You couldn't see what the beer was. So we paid our 40 cents and we walked up to the counter, and lo and behold, the only beer they had up there was Coors Light. I was like, oh my gosh, I just paid 40 cents for this. And I was like, so you try to drink and I'm just like, okay, here we go. 40, it was literally like a taster size. And it was like 40 cents of garbage, and I drank it and it was horrible. So we're going to review this again today and give you our take. Now, something gimmicky about this can, and I don't know. Supposedly, it's cold labeled, certified, cold certified, whatever. If the beer is below 39 degrees, it turns the mountains from white to blue. I don't know. I threw it a little bit in the freezer here to try to, show some of the gimmicky of it. I mean, maybe they turn white. I don't know. I don't remember what it looked like when I picked it off the shelf. But anyway, you can see it's a little blue. So I'm guessing the beer is below 39 degrees. But I don't know if that's going to make it any better. Probably not. Probably not going to make it any better. But anyway, yeah, whenever I post pictures in a chat group that I'm in about the beers I'm tasting and stuff like this or like that. This picture always comes back from that friend of mine who swears like this is like his like ultimate beer ever. And he gives me a lot of guff sometimes because, you know, he was drinking hard stuff when he was younger. And I'm just like, yeah, but, you know, you're drinking a different style of stuff. I'm drinking craft beers. Now, you can't handle my craft beers, so you have to go for the lighter stuff. So we're going to crack this open. Coney, you want to help me here? No? You don't want to help me? He doesn't want none of this? All right. So we're going to crack this can open here. Oh, my gosh. And you know the best part about this? We got my gimmicky redneck glass, as I will call this, or I'll call it my country bumpkin glass. So I think it's going to fit the beer today. Coors Light. Oh, yes. So it's only 4.2%. And you know, most of the beers we've been doing on here have been around about 4.2. The ice beers have been a little bit higher in ABV. So again, it's a 4.2% lager. Not a lager guy, IPA guy, Pilsners and Heppies. No, not my style. So I go for more of the bitterness and flavorful beers. And domestics just don't have that. You know, it's just flavored water, and it's meant to get you drunk really quick. Yeah. And for craft beers, I'm not looking to get drunk. I like to, you know, get a light little buzz and everything. But for the most part, once you get to that point, then you really start to lose some of the flavor profile, because now your palate's all messed up, your brain's a little messed up. So, you know, you're just kind of just spending money just to keep getting drunker and drunker, I guess. So let's crack this can open and let's see how Coors Light tastes like. You know what? That's still staying blue, I guess. I don't know. Gimmicky. Ooh. All right, here we go. Coors Light. Let's pour this into our glass here and not on my laptop. So let's make sure we get this up into the camera. There we go. Now, you know, we've talked about carbonation all the time, so we're going to see what kind of carbonation this thing's got. Oh, it looks like I might need to let that head get down a little bit, pour a little bit more in there. And let's just go ahead and just add a little bit more here to the top. I think we're going to be okay. That way, my audience doesn't think I'm cheating them by not filling my glass up. A little bit more? Is that what the audience is saying? A little bit more in here? Because it is Coors Light, and I'm going for the jugular on this one, so I guess I need to get a good review on how bad this is probably going to taste. Since I'm drinking more than what that 40-cent little cup gave me at Busch Gardens. All right, so here we go. A little bit more. All right. I'll tell you right now, what's left in the can, I'm not drinking. Nope. It's going down the drain. Or should I say, I should go in the toilet, because that's about what's going to look like coming out. All right, so here we go. Ooh, look at the buildup on the side of the glass there. Ooh, it's covering up my, there we go. Look at that, carbonation. Yay. And you can tell how light that is. I mean, it looks like just straw yellow. Ugh. All right, so here we go. Let's do yep, just smells like a barley wheat combination. Some hops in it. All right, here we go. Taste it. God, that's ugh. As someone would comment, tastes like tractor piss. Oh, God, that is wretched. I just don't. I mean, you know, it's got a little sweetness to it. You know, it's got kind of like that barley. It's just got like a weedy taste in your mouth and everything. Ugh. All right. In keeping in with tradition of the show, Let's try to chug this thing. I did a better job last week with natural light, so we're gonna see how this one goes today. I poured a lot in here to make sure that if I'm going for the throat on Coors Light, I'm going to make sure that I give it a bad review. Here we go. Natural light went down so much easier last week. Excuse me. Ugh. This is horrible. So many people get excited about Coors Light. Oh, God, my stomach. All right, here we go. I'm going to try to finish this off. Oh. And there you go. Coors Light, 4.2% wretchedness. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up. Ugh, God. Oh, sorry. Give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down, leave me a comment. I'm sure I'm probably going to get some comments about this today. If you're not following Coney, he's on Instagram under Hophead Coney. Oh my gosh, here comes all the carbonation back up. Oh, we still got the blue mountains, I guess. So I was hoping to kind of get down to see if it was going to turn white or not. Oh, anyway, he's under Hophead Coney on Instagram. Be looking forward to this week to another beer review, and we'll see you again on Subpar Sunday. Oh, thanks, guys. Y'all have a great Sunday. This was bad.